Hey, shalom, shalom. First off, I'd like to say, call halal, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me. Also would like to say peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect, the Akim, that's pushing his word in all sincerity and faith throughout the four corners of the earth. For the few sincere sisters, the Akwat who listen and believe, shalom to you as well. Shalom to all of the new fruit, the new viewership, the new believers coming into this thing. You know, lately, the Bishop Nathaniel of IUIC has come out just pretty much just twisting the scriptures up, basically just teaching false doctrines as of late, talking about in Ezekiel 38 that Gog and Magog somehow in the kingdom of heaven is going to have they're going to rise up against the nation of Israel, when the prophecy says otherwise concerning the nation of Israel in the kingdom of heaven. But I just want to just read a few precepts because basically, you know, you have Bishop Nathaniel. He's going into the hell doctrine pretty much, just like a lot of the so-called Christians heavily promote. So pretty much the Bishop Nathaniel, we know for a long time that he's basically just trying to mesh being an Israelite with just traditional Christianity that has been a major failure throughout the earth, like the Elder Ariala likes to say from time to time. But the point being made, the elect that's being sealed up, man, we know the correct doctrine, man. And this dude, he's going completely the hell off, because once Israel, the nation of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, once we're delivered by Yahweh Shah and set up a kingdom, that's going to be an eternal rulership, man. All of the heathens, around about the nation of Israel, they're going to be servants. They're going to be subject to the nation of Israel, as it says when you read in Isaiah, the 14th chapter. Okay? So the Lord, he's always been with, having a ruling class and then a class that's subject. There's nothing wrong with that. For our people that have a non-rulership mentality and they don't find it, a blessing that the Lord is going to set up the elect of the nation of Israel, to be the governing body. And of course, not just the elect, but in the kingdom of heaven, even our people, who don't make it on this side, they're going to be in their right mind in the kingdom of heaven. We always push that as well. Because, of course, for prophecy's sake, for doctrine's sake, we have to go into what Zechariah 13:8. It talks about 2/3 of Israel is going to be basically cut down. 2/3 of our own people, they're not going to make it out of this destruction. But through the elect, they're going to come back in the kingdom of heaven, just like during the time of Noah, during the flood. The Lord destroyed, the earth by water at that time and killed everybody except Noah and his sons and their wives. That's how the earth was repopulated after the flood. That was the elect at that time, So it's the Lord. Is nothing new under the sun. That process is happening again. But of course, the second death is going to be by fuel of fire, like it says in Isaiah, the 9th chapter. And then after, the fuel of fire and then the missile destruction, that's going to ultimately usher in the kingdom of heaven on earth. That's going to be ruled by Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah, he's going to be the top commander in charge under the Most High Yahweh, of course. And then, of course, the elect of the nation of Israel are going to have power and rank and all of that. That's going to be the governing body. And even 2/3 of our people that don't make it on this side, they're going to come back through the elect. Because you got guys like Nate talking about, us and other Israelite camps that they don't agree with, the 2/3 probably, they going to hell. That's what he's pushing now, that the Lord is just going to have our people burning in hell forever, which the scriptures don't say that. So I'll just get to a few precepts just to add my 2 cents in, on these latest just crazy ass rants by Bishop Nathaniel. But this is Romans 11:26. It says, and so all Israel shall be saved. As it is written, there shall come out of Zion the deliverer and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob. So the point being made, it says all Israel is going to be saved. And ultimately that's talking about in the kingdom, because 2/3 of our people, they're not going to make it on this go around. They're just too far gone in wickedness, man. They're enemies of the gospel right now, you know. But like I said, just during the time of Noah, the Lord, just through his remnant, his elect, he's going to bring back the rest of the nation. It says, there shall come out of Zion the deliverer, Yahweh Shai. That's what his name means. He is the deliverer. He is salvation. It says, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob, because Jacob's name was changed to Israel when he wrestled with the angel. So all ungodliness shall be turned away from Jacob, man, in the kingdom. Pursuant to the prophecy, when you read Jeremiah 31 and 31, the Lord is going to put the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts. So that's how we're going to have rulership and be able to teach and govern the other nations, man. It's going to be a righteous government. We're going to govern the other nations according to the laws, man. And the nation of Israel, even 2/3 that don't make it on this side, we're all going to execute it perfectly. OK, now, like I said, the elect, they're going to have the most, ranking and authority. But the 2/3 that are going to be brought back as children of the elect, they're going to be in good case, man. Everybody, all Israel is going to be in good case. And of course, eventually the other nations and everybody's going to be whipped into shape as well. Everybody's going to be in order, man. The other nations, that's why the scriptures, Proverbs 29 and 2, when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. But when the righteous beareth rule, the people rejoice. I'm loosely paraphrasing that scripture. OK, but ultimately in the kingdom, man, Israel is all going to be in the mix, man, in their glory. Our people ain't going to be just beat down and broken and bugged out on different types of drugs, different type of demons, committing murder and violence. No, it ain't going to be none of that in the kingdom. Our people going to be in their right mind, man. That's what the Bishop Nathaniel fails to realize, or he maybe has just been paid to just carry the flag of this false doctrine. OK, there's no such thing as no hell where our people are going to burn forever, or anybody. The heathen ain't even going to receive that as well. But Jake will always talk about 2/3 burning over the heathen. That's crazy. But just continuing on, I'm going to get I think it's I'm going to go to the Apocrypha. This is Baruch chapter 5. Verse 1, it says, put off, O Jerusalem, the garment of thy mourning and affliction, and put on the comeliness of the glory that cometh from the Most High forever. So that's the time that we're coming into, man. We're coming out of that state of mourning through this word. We've been waking up, man. We're about to come back into our glory. Now, the road to our glory does come with suffering. Through much tribulation, we enter into the kingdom of heaven, okay? But right now we're casting off those clothes of mourning because our pure mind has been stirred back to remembrance of who we once were. And we're trying to get back in the good graces of our power. OK, because we ultimately know that we have a rulership in a kingdom that's going to be governed in righteousness forever, man, while we're going to be in power under Yahweh Shai, under Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Baruch 5 and 2, it says, cast about thee a double garment of righteousness, which cometh from the Most High. Like I referenced the prophecy in Jeremiah 31, we're going to have the laws in our inward parts, man. We're not going to be able to go off in the kingdom. That's why the other nations, pursuant to Micah 4, Isaiah 2, they're going to have to learn of our ways. We're going to have that teaching of peace. That's what the word Jerusalem means. Teaching of peace, or city of peace. Because the law is going to go forth. All the other nations, they're going to have to keep our laws in the kingdom. They're going to have to keep our high holy days in the kingdom. Just like our people are into these pagan holidays, Thanksgiving coming up, Christmas, New Year's, so on and so forth. In the kingdom of heaven, all the other nations, they're going to have to keep our high holy days, man. Okay, the things that the Most High set forth, the law is going to be in full effect mode in the kingdom. And we're going to be able to execute it perfectly, man. That double garment of righteousness, which cometh from the Most High. Baruch 5 and 2, I'll read it again. It says, cast about thee a double garment of the righteousness, which cometh from the Most High, and set a diadem on thine head of the glory of the everlasting. And that word diadem, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, when you go into that word, it basically just means a crown. And set a diadem or a crown on thine head of the glory of the everlasting. Because it also tells you when you read in Romans, the 8th chapter, we're going to be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. So it's a package deal, of course. If we're joint heirs in all of the persecution and all of the affliction, of course, if we fulfill our course within that, we're going to be joint heirs within the glory, being righteous. Okay. And then in 2nd Ezra 2, it talks about those being crowned for standing so stiffly for the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But continuing on, Baruch 5:3, it says, for the Most High will show thy brightness unto every country under heaven. So all the other heathen nations, man, they're going to see our brightness, man. They're going to know that we're the people of the Most High. Pursuant to, like it says, when you read Deuteronomy 4, around the 5th verse, you know, all the other nations, they're going to know that the Most High is dealing with us. You know, that brightness is going to shine from within us, you know, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Verse 4, it says, for thy name shall be called of the Most High forever, the peace of righteousness and the glory of the Most High's worship. So that's talking about in the kingdom. Israel having eternal rulership, man. It ain't going to be no eternal damnation where you burning forever, man. And that even goes for 2/3. And the 2/3, they going to receive death by pain, like it says when you read 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter. But they're going to be brought back through the elect, man. All Israel is going to be in the kingdom, man. The elect is just going to have a very higher ranking under Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That's just the simple of it. But what Nathaniel's doing, he's just completely perverting the gospel, man. And he's going to have to give an account thereof in the day of judgment for all of this idle words and BS that he's spewing, man. Leading the flock astray. Matter of fact, it was something else I want to get, Salakia. I think it's in Isaiah. Yeah, this is Isaiah 60:19. It says, the sun shall be no more thy light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee, but the Lord shall be unto thee an everlasting light, and thy glory, and Salakia, and thy power, thy glory. So that's what we're coming into, man. You know, we're coming into the ushering in of the kingdom of heaven. You know, once Babylon the Great, of course, is destroyed according to prophecy, the kingdom of heaven is going to be established on earth. You know, with the heathen, they're going to know, you know, who the exalted of the earth are. It's those truly enlightened ones, man, having everlasting glory with Yahweh Shai. We're coming out of that lower state, man. We're never going to be brought down anymore. That's what this is going into, man. Verse 20, it says, thy sun shall no more go down, neither shall thy moon withdraw itself, for the Lord shall be thine everlasting light, and the days of thy mourning shall be ended. So the days of the nation of Israel's mourning is coming into an end, man. Once we're set back up under Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in the kingdom of heaven, ain't no other nation gonna ever usurp our authority. We ain't gonna have to worry about no threats, nothing of that sort. Because Nate's talking about Ezekiel 38, Gog and Magog gonna have an uprising in the kingdom. No, man. All the nations, they're gonna be in complete subjection in the kingdom. Ain't nobody gonna dare, you know, give any potential type of threat to the nation of Israel. And that's gonna be a kingdom. Apostle Tahar, I know he was doing a video. He said of perpetuity, which means continual or forever, everlasting, man, an everlasting rulership. So that's just how the Most High set it up, man. It ain't gonna be no burning forever. Ezekiel 38 is not talking about Gog and Magog. You know, man, these dudes be just, they crazy with it. But Nate's going to have a lot of blood on his hand, too. There was something else I wanted to get out of Daniel. I'll give one more and I'll wrap up the short lesson. I just want to speak as well, on this whole situation. This is Ezekiel 37 and 26. It says, moreover, I will make a covenant of peace with them. And that's talking about that. Them is talking about the nation of Israel, man. Just like it talks about, like I said in the prophecy in Jeremiah 31 and 31, that's when we're going to be in the new covenant, man, in the kingdom of heaven, when we're going to have the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts, when we're going to have those upgraded bodies. Okay. Ezekiel 37 and 26, it says, moreover, I will make a covenant of peace with them. It shall be an everlasting covenant with them, and I will place them and multiply them and will set my sanctuary in the midst of them forevermore. So this is talking about the kingdom of heaven, when the Israelites going to be set up to rule forever, and nobody's going to try to threaten that rulership in any type of way, man. And even 2/3 of our people, like I said on this, like I said in the video, on this side, that don't make it on this side, they're going to be judged on this side. They're going to be brought back through the elect. They're going to be brought back in the kingdom through the elect. They're just going to have a lower position than the elect, but they're going to still be children of the Most High, Yasharallah, princes of the power, and they're going to still have authority over the heathens. So just to, combat what Nate's saying, right now. And that don't sound like no hell, where our people going to be burning forever if they're going to have rulership, if they're going to be in their right mind, serving the Most High in perfection. This is the time that we're getting raised back up into. But it's going to come with a lot of adversity, just as Yahweh Shah himself had to receive before he was glorified. And we, being joint heirs, we're hoping to come into that glory as well if we complete our course. So with all being said, I just want to just say a few words. Lord willing is edified. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, peace and blessings to the elect.